Wike is a very funny man. Remember, he's the governor of Rivers State, and he's a man who talks tough. And whatever he does not want, he does not have to hide it to himself. He makes it very open, and he expressed his mind. He is one of those who cannot keep things to himself, and he takes action immediately. He wants things to be done, and you know that Atiku has been putting, doing some run around, putting some things in place ahead of 2023, because obviously it's showing that he wants to run for presidency come 2023. But let me bust you what Wike said in all of this. Wike is such a very funny man, and he said he does not even know, he's not aware Atiku is contesting in 2023. Like, are you serious? Don't forget these guys are in the same party. Is it that they've not been having this same, they've not been in a meeting, or what exactly? What is really going on? Or is just trying to be diplomatic about this, or just trying to be funny about this? Well, we'll find out more in this very report. But of course, my dear people, don't forget to subscribe. If you're coming here for the first time, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, my friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Yes, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike on Friday said he is not aware that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar wants to vie for the 2023 presidency. Wike made the assertion while speaking as a guest on the African independent television program Focus Nigeria in Port Harcourt on Friday. He said he was not aware of Atiku's move because the PDP has not yet zoned the presidency. Wike also said the resolution of the internal crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party has allayed his initial fear of possible explosion in the party. He noted that the convivial manner in which PDP governors and Board of Trustee members resolved the crisis has given Nigerians hope that the party is prepared to take over the realm of power from the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) in 2023. The governor explained that it was not uncommon for a political party to experience internal squabble in view of the forthcoming poll and varying interests, but commended PDP governors for coming together to speak with one voice to end the differences. I used to be afraid of possibility of an implosion, and that could have been the end of the party. But what I saw on Monday gave me a lot of confidence. For the first time, I have never seen that happen. The way the governors came together and spoke in a convivial manner with no dissenting view, I was impressed. Wike, who dismissed the insinuation that he has personal disagreement with the national chairman of the PDP, stated that his primary concern had been to salvage the PDP from an impending doom occasioned by an inert leadership. Everybody believed that whatever the national chairman was doing was dictated by Wike and must have the backing of Wike. I believe when you support somebody, support him to succeed. But when things are also going wrong, if you don't speak out, people will believe you are part of it. Therefore, I owe it as a duty to say things are not going right. The governor accused some members of the National Working Committee, particularly the National Organizing Secretary, Colonel Austin Akobundu, of stirring crisis in the party because of his governorship ambition. He warned that the PDP should be wary of agents of APC, whose stock in trade is to cause division and destabilize the party. According to him, some of these persons are some former governors and ministers. Commenting on the recent court judgment that it is Rivers State government and not Federal Inland Revenue that should collect value-added tax and other related taxes in the state, the governor said that the state approached the court to seek an end to perceived infractions of its rights and powers. Wike, who accused the federal government of emasculating states by usurping their constitutional rights and powers, revealed that the Federal Inland Revenue had surreptitiously written to the National Assembly to amend the Constitution and make collection of VAT exclusive to the federal government. The Federal Inland Revenue wrote a letter to the National Assembly to amend the Constitution to make VAT to be in the exclusive list. So we intercepted that letter and brought it to court because they know that under the law, it is not within their powers to collect these taxes. And in order to solve the problem, they wrote a letter to the National Assembly to amend the Constitution to make them have the exclusive right. If they were right, they wouldn't have done that. The governor revealed that he has already sent a bill to the Rivers State Assembly to empower the state government to collect VAT and other related taxes in the state. He stated that Rivers State felt betrayed by former governor of Imo State, Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, for masterminding a plot to take over some Rivers State oil wells. The governor described as unfortunate the attempt by the incumbent Imo State governor to compromise the National Boundary Commission to cede Rivers State oil wells to Imo State. We filed a suit at the Supreme Court in 2020 believing that Imo State government will file their defense, but as I speak to you, they have not filed their defense. I have never seen a very corrupt commission like the Boundary Commission unknown to us. Instead of the Imo State government to file their defense, they went to the Boundary Commission, met with them to adjust the boundary, but we got the information. This is tough to hear, but the truth is a lot of things are going on in the country, and if we continue to allow things to happen like this, it's going to affect a lot of us. Now, see what Wike is revealing to Nigerians, that the Imo State government went ahead to meet boundary commissions to put a boundary. Even when they know this is the boundary, they will now have to shift it so that the oil wells will now go to the other states. Things are really not right in this country. Even the federal government are now saying that they want the VAT of all states to go to the federal government, and that is what Wike is fighting against. That VAT is supposed to be for states. Let every state have their own VAT. That for the federal government, let it go to it. That for the state, let it go. But now, what the federal government is doing is trying to put all VAT to themselves. And when he talked about that of the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, he said he wasn't aware if Abubakar was running for presidency or not. Well, he has his reasons for saying that, especially why he's saying that is because most of them have agreed that the presidency should go to the south. And if Atiku says he's running and he's coming from the north, it's very likely he might not be picked. So he's just surprised that Atiku says he's running for presidency, even when he knows that they've not agreed in zoning. And yet, even in the little talks they have, they said they want presidency to go to the south. Well, I don't know what they are going to do about that. That is about their party, but fingers crossed. But guys, don't forget to like this video and please drop your comment. Let's hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.